To the eldest son was given a mule, to the middle one was given his donkey, and I was given to the youngest child. This was the last doings of that old miller, who found me behind the city's brothel. I saw the deaf call him, and the elder didn't resist the call of that beautiful lady of dark skin and red lips. I saw those two synchronized like an impassioned couple. After his father's funeral, the youngest son didn't like his inheritance was me and cried childish.
Why did my father left only this to me?
Your father was a smart man and he knew you would not survive without him. That is why I'm here.
You talk?
Give me a chance to show you my true potential and valor.
You ain't talking, cat?
After showing me to the hopeless young fellow, I asked him for a pair of boots and to leave everything to me. Thus I went to the hunting ground of quails, the biggest and heaviest quails to gift to the king and his single daughter. The hunting and gifting did not stop, and the king's curiosity didn't stop growing. Who was giving these quails, he thought. The king's daughter was a woman of extreme beauty and always wanted to be loved by a person who loves her intensely. When she knew the presence of the Puss in Boots gifting quails to the castle, she remembered old rumors of talking cats and requested my kidnapping. 3 days after my last visit to the castle, I was ambushed by 3 useless knights of the king. I could easily defeat them, but thinking about the motive of the kidnapping, I let them take me. As soon as I was tired and through in some unknown room, the king entered and looked deep in my eyes.
I've heard that the talking cats were seen. Are you one of them? Well, it seems like a waste of time.
So, what kind of king are you? I was waiting a torture or some effort of your part. What kind of king are you?
You really are talking. Who orders you to give quails to me?
My master is the Marquis of Carabas.
Talking cat, who is the Marquis of Carabas?
A noble of extreme riches who admires and has total devotion to the crown.
Bring him to me so I can know who he is.
The king gave me only 1 day to bring my master to him, and tomorrow after his morning stroll in the kingdom was the time for the meeting. The monarch untied me and I went to an old friend who had plenty of territory and riches. I arrived at the place and saw a great mansion and a big wheat plantation. I knocked 3 times on the door, and it opened, and I entered, it locked itself, and thus a horned ogre appeared out of nowhere.
Once, an old miller came here seeking vengeance because I killed a female talking cat. He said a survivor was found. I presume that you are the cat?
I'm Puss in Boots, your modest servant. I didn't come here seeking vengeance, sir. I came here seeking answers. I have heard you have quite a gift, but I just believe in what I see with my eyes.
Say I want, I'll show you my power.
I don't believe you can transform me into a white lion. With a snap of his finger, I change into a lion with big claws and fangs. This still does not amaze me. So, I don't think you can take off that horn of yours. The ogre gazed at me and took off his horn. Then he dropped it on the table.
Are you content now?
Nah. I'm still not counted. Yeah, I don't think you can change yourself into a mouse. The silence ruled between us, but at another snap of fingers, the ogre changed himself into a mouse, and finally the moment I've been waiting for arrived. I jumped and beat him with all my might, feeling the taste of the monster who killed my family. After I had eaten him, my form changed to my normal self, and took the horn with me, exiting the mansion. The day after, I went with my master to the lake and requested him to take off his clothes, and trust me, I said to him that is now his life will never be the same.
Why do I have to be naked?
The princess only like what she sees. Enter in the lake and wait. But remember, as of today you are the Marquis of Carabas. I went to find the royal wagon. As soon as I saw the cart, I made a signal and the wagon stopped. Your Highness, my master, the Marquis of Carabas, was ambushed by robbers and they took everything they had. The king ordered me to bring them to where the Marquis was. I guided them to the lake, and there was he naked. The princess was shocked. That was the first time she had seen a naked man, and that made her heart beat stronger than ever. The king gave my master his own royal cape and invited him to enter the wagon.
Thank you for the kindness, my sir.
You're welcome. Say where you live, and I will take you there.
Oh, where I live?
The Marquis lives in a little ford in the way. His home is behind the wheat plantation in his own territory. I've heard that a wicked creature was the ruler of that territory. I lost a bunch of men trying to investigate that place. Now the area belongs to the Marquis of Carabas. He killed the monster with his hands, and to prove that, he will give you a horn that the ogre had. Seal the union between the crown and the Marquis.
To seal this union even more, I will give you the hand of my only daughter in marriage.
We took off to the Marquis' mansion. On the way we found the Marquis' servant who were gently forced to follow the plan, waiting for their promised bounties. The king was enchanted by the details of the mansion. Soon after the horn was given to him. Days after, the Marquis was changed into a prince marrying the princess, and he lived happily in wealth with his wife and children, and his loyal partner, the Puss in Boots. The elder would be proud with the end I gave to his youngest child. There are people who would say I was evil and greedy, but what fault do I have if life itself taught me? And who had seen and heard myself told you my story, where the only protagonist is me, the Puss in Boots.